the on-demand library. And we are going to get started in a tabletop position. So if you want to come on to the hands and knees. All right. So let's find the tabletop position. Hello, Vicki, Amber. Good morning. All right. Tabletop position. We're just going to warm up a little bit with some movement in the spine and around the hips. So coming to all fours, hands and knees, just bringing the wrists underneath the shoulders, the knees under the hips. And we're going to start with the cat and cow. So movement in the spine, flexion and extension. You lift the heart up, lengthen through the front body. And then as you exhale, round the back, tuck the chin, tuck the tail. And just start to move nice and slow with these movements. Flexion and extension in the spine, rounding. And just start to move at your own pace here too. You can move with the breath. And maybe we hold a certain area for an extra breath. Maybe we can wiggle the hips a little side to side. Okay, just stay here, a couple more rounds. Nice, just warming up the body here, cat and cow. One more. And then we'll come to a neutral spine, flat back. And we're gonna get some movement into the hips. So we're just kind of wagging our tail. So taking our hips a little side to side. And then you can start to bring the shoulder into it. Reach the shoulder towards the hip. And just kind of taking those hips side to side, stretching side body a little bit. You can kind of let the head go. And then from here, so imagining our spine is a jump rope, like a jump rope. And we're gonna jump rope our spine. So we're circling the torso, and our spine is that jump rope, just circling. And you can go take this smaller circles or maybe even bigger circles, whatever you feel comfortable with here. Just a few more, and then we'll switch it to the other rotation, other way. All right, pause, and then switch that other direction. So jump rope. Kind of brings you back to those days of jump roping. I don't know, as a little girl. Kind of reminds me of that. All right, a few more rounds this way. And we can really just get into the back. Certain areas you may not stretch otherwise or feel that there's tension there. And then go ahead and release. Come back to that neutral spine. And let's start to work. We're gonna come into a plank position first. So coming onto the balls of the feet here, or you can have the knees down, modify. We are gonna move a little bit here in this plank. So the idea here is taking the heart forward, coming onto the tips of the toes, and then taking the heels back, reaching for the back of the mat. So just front and back here. And this can be done on the knees, kind of just working the core there, front to back. All right, how we doing? Yep, just back and forth a few more times. Make sure everybody's muted here. All right, nice, beautiful Vicki, Jessica. Hi, Mary. Nice, Felicia. Keep that core nice and strong. 3, 2, and 1. And then come back to just a regular plank hold. And again, this can be done with the knees down. We're doing a leg lift here. So right leg lifts, point the toe, and lower. Left leg lifts, point the toe, and lower. So just back and forth here. Feel free to lower the knees, modified plank. And just nice and slow. Lift, point the toe, and lower. A few more on each side. Keeping that core nice and strong, the pelvis as stable as possible. So that lower belly is really strong. 3, almost done here. 2, and 1, release. Take down those knees to the floor. That cat-cow can be a good release, or child's pose, sit back and stretch it out. All right, we're gonna come into bird dog. So back to that tabletop position. And we're lifting our right leg, right leg, left arm. Like, which side is which here? Right leg, left arm. Just find the balance here first. You can always drop your back toes down. But we're gonna move on from here. So bending that knee and bending the elbow. Flexing the foot, and we're reaching up through the heel and up through the fingers. And you can just hold your arm in place or lower the arm and just focus on the leg here, reaching up through the heel. So pulse. Slower pulses, not very fast. Reach that heel up, reach. And maybe the arm, reach. Reach, just a few more here. Ooh, targeting that booty and the core. Gotta love Pilates. 3, 2, and 1. All right, lower down, but keep that bend. And we're just gonna take it out to the side here. So we just lift and lower. So right leg, left arm, lift and lower. Really important to keep that core engaged, especially the lower belly. Lift and lower. It's a controlled movement. Lift and lower. We're fighting against gravity. 3, 2, and 1. Release. And we're extending that arm forward, leg back, hold here. See me okay? All right, we're gonna take it to the side. So left arm left, right leg right, and center. So to the side, straight leg, straight arm. And you can just take the arm out of this, just the leg, or vice versa. Just need to mute you here. Somebody got unmuted. There we go. All right, just a few more. Nice, slow, controlled movement. Core strong. Hug that belly in. 3, 2, and 1. One more on this side. I know that booty's burning. Go ahead and lower the hand down. That right leg extended. It's like a rainbow. So we're painting a rainbow with the heel, or you can point through the toe here. So up and over, we take that right leg over across the bent knee. So we're making a rainbow, up and over. Woo! I don't know about you, but I feel it in the opposite booty here that's supporting us. Couple more. Paint that rainbow with your foot. 3. We're taking a little rest here. 2 after this. Woo! And 1. Release. Sit back into that child's pose, cat-cow, wiggle it out. Get a sip of water, whatever you need. We're taking it to the other side. All right, nice work, everybody. When you're ready, find that tabletop position. And we're taking it to the other side. So left leg back, right arm forward. Find your balance. Find that core strength. Really hug the belly in. Really important to hug belly in towards the spine throughout all these movements. That is strong right there. All right, bend the knee, bend the elbow, and we just lift. Keep the knee and elbow lifted. It's just a really small pulse, really small lift. Not a whole lot of movement here. And feel free to take the arm out of it and just pulse up through the heel and the leg. Pulse. Reach. A few more here. 5, 4, belly strong, 3, 2, 1. All right, we lower down, keep those knee elbow bent. We open it up to the side. Lift and lower at the same time. Lift and lower. How are you doing? Lift and lower. Just a few more here, and then we'll move on. Ooh, hug that belly in. 3, 2. And 1. Release. All right, take that arm forward, leg back, and then we're taking it out to the side. Ooh, that is good. Side and back. So to the side and back to center. Ooh. 3. We got this, team. 2. And 1. All right, release. We're doing that rainbow with that extended back leg. And then we're there. How about a double rainbow? Oh, that's right. My cousin just reminded me I had a double rainbow at my wedding. So double rainbow, sure. Take it up and over. Up and over. You can point through the toe or heel. Up and over. How high is your rainbow? 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Woo. Do feel it in that opposite side quite a bit. That supports you there. Sit back, child's pose, whatever you need here. Cat cow. All right, we're going to do a little bit more with plank. But again, you can do this from a tabletop position or knees down. So when you're ready, coming into that plank position, we'll do slow mountain climbers. So nice and easy, we take knee in to center, knee into center. Nice and easy until it starts burning. Then it's hard. Or you can be on the knees. And we're here in tabletop position. This can be an option. Or that plank, slow. Slow. Few more on each side. Core is strong. Hug that belly in. 3, 2, and 1. All right, you're taking it to a side plank. So right hand to the center. Feel free to drop the right knee down. Hold here, or we're taking our hip dips in side plank. So we lower the hips and lift. Lower and lift. Or just hold that side plank and we can lift the leg. Modified side plank. You can lift the leg instead. A few more wherever you are. 3, 2, 1. Woo, we find our plank position for our slow mountain climbers once again. We're back at center. Or knees down. Just taking that knee in towards the nose is our good modify. All right, here we go. Wherever you are. 3, 2, and 1. Holy moly. Take it to the side. Side plank. Other side. Or maybe modified side plank. Lift and lower the hips or lift and lower that leg. Here we go. Lift and lower. No matter where we are, belly in. Keeping that core strong to support these movements. 3, 2, and 1. Release. Woo. Shake it out. All right, we're gonna get into the lower back a little bit. So yeah, let's come on to our bellies. And we'll rest for a second too. And just stretch out that core a little. So once you come to your belly, come to the forearms. This is called Sphinx pose. So the palms are down. And then just ground down through the forearms and lift the heart, lift the chest. Make sure the shoulders aren't coming up into the ears. Keep a nice long neck. Woo, just stretch out that front body. Feels good after a little bit of core work. All right, lower down. We're gonna walk our hands back so they're underneath the shoulders or maybe a little further back. Tops of the feet pressing down into the floor. And then hug the elbows in. We're gonna really engage around the core, especially the lower back here is coming up. As you come up, lift the chest. Only come up as high as it feels comfortable. And try not to place a lot of weight in the hands. Maybe take the weight out of that and see how that changes there. Or maybe add a little weight in and then take it away. Press down into the pelvis, into the tops of the feet. Lift, lift, lift. And lower down. Just rest here. Stack the hands, create a little pillow for the forehead. Or turn the head to one side or the other. Just let that go. All right, so those first two options can be a great place to go back to. Or we're moving on a little bit into swimmers. So I haven't done Pilates in a while, and I love this one. Forgot about this one. So we're doing it. Extending the arms forward. Or if this is really a struggle for you, you can take the arms back alongside the body, so you can kind of feel it out. But we're swimming the arms, the legs. So lift those arms, lift the legs, and here we go. We just swim, swim, swim. Swim, swim, swim. Keep the neck long, the gaze down. So both legs, both arms moving here. Or we can take goalpost arms or arms alongside the body. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Melt into the mat. Take a couple breaths. We're going to do that one more time, or any of the options. Sphinx pose, that cobra, or the swimmers. All right, let's do it. Wherever you're going. The swimmers, extend the arms forward, gaze down. Here we go. Let's swim. Swim, swim. I'm trying to teach my toddler how to do this in the water. Kick, kick, swim, swim. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. But here, he just wants to jump in the water. He's not quite wanting to swim yet. Just jump. Which makes Mama a little nervous, but. All right, y'all. We're gonna move on here. Go ahead, nice and easy. Take it up to the knees, take a child's pose if you like, stretch it out. We're gonna make our way onto our back for the Pilates 100. One of my faves. All right, so we're taking the knees up here, stacking the knees directly above the hips. We don't want the knees to come in too close to the face. So making sure that's really important, that placement there. 90-degree angle. And then you can have your head, leave your head down here and shoulders, or we lift them up. So arms extend, palms face down. Go ahead and lift up if you're lifting. Lift that heart, lift the shoulders, and we pulse it here. Pump. And the traditional Pilates breath is the shh, 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 like you're shushing your child, which I try not to do, but sometimes. Shh, shh, shh. All right, here we go, 30. We're doing 100. 100 pumps. 50. So hug that belly in towards the spine. And if your neck starts to bother you, go ahead and lower down. Here we go, 70. 80, we're almost there. Lift, hug the belly in. 90. 5, 4, we got this. 3, 2, 1, lower down. Ooh, that is good. Good way to build some heat. Take the knees into the chest, rock it out. All right, where are we going next? Same kind of idea, where we lift up, take the shoulders up. Those knees are into the chest, and we're just gonna extend one leg at a time out, hug the knee in. So again, you can do this with the head down or lifted. So you can kind of tug, 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. 1, 2, switch. And that extended leg is really long and engaged. 1, 2, switch. Hug, hug, switch. Or we're down on the floor. Hug, hug, switch. Ooh. Hug the belly in, lower back pressing into the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, you got this. Lift those shoulders, and 1, release down. Oh, let out a breath. All right, one more little round like that, and we'll give that core a little rest there. All right, take the knees into the chest, and then from here, hands to the back of the head, elbows wide. We're just bicycle, but slower version. So taking the opposite elbow to knee, and we switch. Take this slow. Pilates is slower movements, so we can really focus on engaging the core and bringing the core into it. And you really start to feel it quickly, right? Lift those shoulders up, or again, head on the floor, and just the legs could be a good option. Here we go. 5, 4, lift those shoulders up. 3, oh, beautiful ladies, 2, and 1. Perfect, yes. Modify for pregnant, release. Take those knees into the chest. We are coming to side lying here, so for the pregnant mamas, that's a better place to be. So come on to the side when you're ready. Just either side will work. My earring's falling apart here. All right. So coming onto that right side, either onto the forearm, or you can kind of support your head. Right, just putting my earring back in. And then this bottom knee can be bent or a little harder, keeping it straight. So this top leg, we're gonna work. Lift that top leg, and we just pulse it front and back. Front and back. We're gonna change it up a little where we point as you go forward and flex as you go back. So pulse forward, point, flex back. Forward, point, flex back. And you can have that bottom knee bent in here for a little more support. A 2-year-old crawling on you, which makes it a little harder. All right, now we're gonna switch up. So front flex, point back. Front, pulse twice, point back. Here we go. Switching it up from whatever you had it from before. Just a few more here. 3, 2, and 1. Oops, release. All right, bend that knee in, both knees in. We're gonna do clamshell here. So you kind of take the thighs in a little bit closer to the belly. We have a 90-degree angle almost. And bring the inner feet together, and we just open and close here. Open and close. Open and close. Clamshells. Just fine, honey. Just fine. Just lift and lower. Here we go. A few more. Lift and lower. All the way up, all the way down. Maybe you take your feet out a little more, kind of change it up a little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. All right, we're taking it over to the, oh, I forgot one thing. Take that bottom leg out a little bit, and we're gonna externally rotate. So a little bit of rotation of the thigh. So the top of the foot is pointing up, and we just kick and lower. Here we go, kick and lower. This is one of my favorites too. I couldn't forget this. Forget to add this. Lift and lower. So the top of your leg is more up, and the core really engaged. Hug that belly in. Really important. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Shake it out. Give a little pat of that booty. We're going to take it to the other side. Take it to the other side. Find your position. That bottom leg is bent or straight. And we're just pulsing that leg. Forward, flex, back, point. So if that bottom leg is straight, you really need to have that engaged core. Woo. Forward flexed, back point. Flex, point. Here we go, a few more here. Now we change it up. We point as we come forward. And I spilled my water. Oops. And flex back. Point forward and flex back. And you can kind of just feel how that changes around the booty, around the hips, the core even. 3, 2, and 1. All right, release. We're going to take that lift and lower the leg. So externally rotate. So the top of the foot is pointing up, and we lift and lower. You can bend that bottom knee in if you need. Lift and lower. Keep that external rotation happening. Here we go. 5. These are beautiful long legs. 4. The screen. 3. External rotate. 2. Core strong. And 1. Release. All right. Clamshell. Set up the legs. You bring your thigh, the top of the thighs in a little bit. And inner feet together. We open and close. Open and close. Woo! This is really small movement, but really gets into those tiny muscles we don't get into often. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Shake it out. All right, we have just a couple minutes here. We're going to come into the pendulum. So if you are pregnant, you can come onto your side here while I explain this, but we're coming onto our back and lifting those knees up so they're over the hips, and then taking the arms out so the palms are facing down, and that's going to be your anchor. And we're just taking the knees from side to side. So nice controlled movement here, just taking the knees side to side. And then if you're pregnant, you can kind of just come side to side, or you just kind of reach your arm back in here, depending on if you're on your back or not, able to go on your back or not. All right, here we go, just side to side. Core is really engaged. And maybe not take the knees all the way over, so that we're really working the core there. Nice and easy, nice and slow. A couple more on each side. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, come back to center. Let's do one more to finish it off. Sorry, excuse me. One more to finish it off is a double leg stretch. Or if you're not on your back, come on to the tabletop position, and you can do bird dog again. And I can show you that here in just a sec. So lift the shoulders, lift the head, knees in, arms overhead, and we straighten the legs. Take it in, knees into center, and extend. Here we go. Or again, shoulders down, and we're just doing the legs. All right, arms overhead as you extend the legs out, lift those shoulders, keep them nice and high, extend, and pull it in. This is the last little bit of work. And if we're on that bird dog, we're just here, and just going back and forth. Oops, opposite leg, opposite arm. Here we go, wherever you are. 5, 4, 3, hug belly in. 2, and 1. Beautiful. Release. Shake it out. Roll it out. You're on your back here. Extend the arms out. Just take a full body stretch. Stretch that belly. And we'll come on to the belly, or in that tabletop position, just stretch, come into that Sphinx pose or cat and cow, and just stretch out the belly, the front of the body, and the back of the body if you're cat and cowing.